Namaste, namaste, namaste to everyone present here, and especially my very dear young boys and girls, my friends, and all the dignitaries present here. The topic of this session, the seminar, which will be unfolding over next few days, is rising with kindness. There are three very important words. First, rising, kindness, and with. Very, very profound words. In order to understand importance of kindness in this world, in our own life, in order to really impress us with the role of kindness, you'll have to think first, what will be this world like? What will be my life like had there not been kindness from so many people? Starting with my mother, father, other siblings if you have, other family members, who has spoiled us with so much of love and affection. Imagine the absence of all that, how this life would have been. And imagine our role in the lives of others. We can only embellish, make this existence glorious and beautiful, worth living, only if we are kind towards each other and especially kind towards oneself. How can I be kind towards myself? One often wonders, how can I be kind towards myself? Is it possible? Being kind also means not to hurt anyone. If you think in a very negative way, negative proposal is not to hurt others, is being kind towards others. How can I be kind towards myself? Start by not hurting yourself, not destroying yourself. So I had to first identify what are those things which are destructive to my existence, destructive towards my biological life, physiological life, emotional life, and ultimately my spiritual life. And all this has been summarized in our ancient literature with two simple steps. And those two simple steps are yama and niyama. Those who are well versed with yoga sastras and especially Ashtanga Yoga, these are the first initial two steps, yam and niyam. And one would wonder why in the world great saint like Patanjali start with the first step of yama. Yama generally understood is Lord of Death, Yam, Lord of Death, Yamaraj is the Lord of Death. Why would Patanjali give the very first step the name Lord of Death? He's trying to tell us that be a Lord of Death towards yourself. Kill all those tendencies which are so destructive to your life and find out what are those qualities that are continuously killing you from inside, suffocating you from inside, and mercilessly destroy those qualities. If you don't, then they will grow like weeds and destroy the main thing. The purpose of your life will be destroyed. Niyama is exactly opposite. What is it that can nourish those good qualities? How can I provide nourishment to my good qualities? So we have to reflect. And what is the purpose of life? Many children, they ask this question. I had asked this hundreds of times, these questions to myself. What is the purpose of life? Purpose of life can be understood from a different level. As children, the goal at that moment was to play with toys, Legoland, Barbies, small cars. That was the purpose. You grow a little bit more, play football, play cricket, basketball, and all kinds of stuff. You turn teenagers, you want to try out different things in life. Romance, a lot of fun, pleasure, that is also a part of life. Then comes, oh, lots and lots of money, marriage, stability. And as we advance more and more, we begin to realize the purpose of life for all. And if I have to quote Lord Krishna, it is only one thing. He said, happiness. Happiness and consciousness, they are all related. Consciousness meaning your chetana. If it does not expand, if it begins to contract, begins to collapse, and you begin to become sorrowful and unhappy. Krishna says, purpose of every living being is to remain happy, and nothing wrong with it, because that is the main purpose. And Lord Purusha, Avatar Purusha, talks about the purpose of life. Now, he puts a question to Arjun that can you be happy when you are disturbed? If you are restless, can you be happy? Even if you have everything in life and you continue to remain restless, what will happen to your happiness? So he says, in order to have or in order to enjoy happiness, you have to be at peace. And how can you arrive at peace unless and until you have harmony within yourself? Some level of harmony is required. How can you be in a state of harmony? Poses another question to Arjuna. And he himself answers it. It's by remaining contemplative. जो मन से मनन करता है, that is contemplative. And what is the requirement for being contemplative? He says you have to have focused mind. And how can you have a focused mind, ekagra mind? It is only through meditation. So he poses questions and he answers it also himself and connects a dot between happiness and meditation. Meditation helps us or helps our mind to go beyond the mind itself to a dimension from which even the thoughts descend, from where even the inspiration descends. Kindness, being compassionate, being love, being courageous, these are all the byproduct states of tapping into the heart. Going beyond the mind, Buddhism calls it as no mind or the void. I like to call it when you transcend the mind, you are now entering the pure heart. Heart is the source of everything. Why? Because it is the heart that is the temple where God resides. Some of you may know the story of Mahabharata. Arjun was unwilling to fight the war. He said, how can I kill my guru? How can I kill my great grandfather? All my cousins? Even if I win this war, so what? How can I enjoy after that? Lord Krishna brings some sense to him, not only by words, but by showing his Vishwarup. He showcases himself because Arjun is not really willing to fight. So many conversations, and yet he is not prepared to fight the war. So Lord Krishna says, now look, I am ordering from where I am. I am the Lord, you better listen. Of course, all this is done with a lot of compassion. He shows him his real form. But then this poor Arjun, he's not able to witness it. He's afraid. He says, my Lord, please come back to our friendlier form. And then he poses a very beautiful question. He says, you have shown me your Vishwarup, but how in the world the future generation be able to appreciate you? How will they know you? Then Krishna answers very simply. He said, Hridaya me pashyasi. Look myself in your heart. And that's why our Shastras also talks of Antaryamin, meaning that which dwells within my heart. The ultimate is within my heart. So if you are really the seeker towards the ultimate, try to find the ultimate within your heart, not outside. Outside may be a symbolical. All the symbols that we have to light a lamp, to light incense sticks, to bow, these are all symbols. To light a lamp means remove the darkness. It's a symbol. Remove the darkness, bring in the light. But what does it mean? It only means remove the darkness of ignorance and bring in the light of knowledge, Gyan. But we remain happy by lighting the lamp all our lives. Why do we burn incense sticks, agarbattis? That also is symbolical. Your existence should be like this fragrant incense sticks. Love that spreads throughout the universe. Let your life be fragrant with love and let it spread all throughout. These are all symbols. Hinduism, we should be so proud of that it conveys the most complex things in a very simple way. But don't remain glued to the symbols. If we remain glued to the symbol, then the purpose will be lost. In modern terms, I would like to call them as visual graphics. Visual graphics are not reality, but it is conveying there is something. It conveys a very strong message in a very simple way. And these revelations, the why and how of everything that we do with our culture, with our religion, we get this knowledge, the significance, get revelations only when we close our eyes and meditate over this very question. Next few days, let's contemplate, debate on the world with kindness and world without kindness. With kindness we rise, without kindness will shatter, will be destroyed. So next few days we should continue to brood over this. Youth, my dear friends, this is a great place to reflect in this peaceful environment. Of course, this peaceful environment is also very enchanting for younger minds. Be kind to yourself and keep reminding yourself why you're here, how to make use of this place constructively and take benefit of this environment and change the course of your life. At every moment in our lives, we are at a crossroads. And at those crossroads, we make decisions. And these decisions are made in a way that changes our life altogether. May this occasion be that milestone in your life. May you rise in both the spiritual world and prosper materially. Make your health a primary thing. Be kind to yourself and emerge as the healthiest human beings, healthiest human race, full of love and kindness. Thank you.